Hi guys. I'm apparently getting a this is my second time getting an error message. Guild Wars 2 has encountered an unrecoverable graphics driver error and must terminate. So I just need a minute because this is my second time getting the error and I'm trying to figure out why. I think everything is up to date. All my let's see. Yeah, all my drivers are up to date. There's no reason I should be getting a graphics driver's error message. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. All right. Tuna, yummy. Oh, and Roland got a carp. Very nice. All right, it's running. So let's hope it's gonna work. Let's hope. All right, I think we're good. You can't type. I saw. It's okay. You're forgiven. It happens. Now let me go ahead and turn Spotify off. Off. Please. Thank you. All right. Let me look at my game sound because I think I had it really low. I did. All right. Okay, so thank you. I thought it fit her. Oh, my shirt. Thank you. I thought this outfit fit her. So I actually changed my main character for stream. I was not enjoying the Revenant very much. I don't like the idea of having voices in my head. So yeah, I changed my main. I did do an elementalist. I also boosted her mostly because I want to be able to focus just on story. I don't want to have to worry about getting her to 80 through leveling and then being really stuck with content because the next expansion is really difficult, and if you don't have decent gear you just die all the time, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm like, you know what, boosting a character gives you a decent exotic gear. This will be a really good starting point. Doesn't mean it's going to be my permanent gear, and we'll definitely get her like more specialized gear later on. But I feel like for the stream purposes and just my wanting to go through all of the story in order, that this is the best decision for that. So that's where we're at. We have an elementalist. She's got some nice gear, and we're just going to do story and have fun. So let's do that. Also, we're obviously going to have to do all of the map exploring and everything. I didn't do any of that off camera. Oh, we've got an ad break incoming too. I didn't do any of that off camera. As far as what she's explored, it's only whatever my other character that was on stream, the Revenant, had explored. So we're still going to have that full experience. I do still plan on doing like full map stuff and all of that. So it'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, okay. Would you like to continue your story? Yes. So this was after we just rescued Malik. I think I didn't have her as... This character is not as far in the story as my Revenant was, so we might have a little bit of an overlap, but that's okay. If anything, it'll be a great reminder. I know we're trying to help Malik figure out who he is, because he's not a regular Sylvari.
This is the place. The Knight of Embers will be waiting to meet the Grand Duchess. If she is allowed to tell Fowlin the truth, the results will be disastrous.
Why, Traherne? What aren't you telling us? This is my life. I deserve to know the truth.
You tell him.
You're right. But yours isn't the only life in danger. I'll tell you the truth, and then you must make a choice. My research has led me to believe that the Pale Tree is not a unique creature. Legends say her seed is one of many found in a cave. That cave has never been found, but it seems at least one of those other seeds was planted. It sprouted the tree which bore you, Malik.
That's true. There could be other cities of Sylvari. Other groves.
Groves untutored by Ventari's tablet. Do those Sylvari dream, I wonder? What inspires them?
If Fowlin finds out, she won't need the grove. The court will burn the Pale Tree to the ground and find one they can more easily twist to nightmare.
Yes. If that happens, the Sylvari race will be no more. Tyria will fall into darkness.
No, I won't let that happen. If I must die to keep this secret, I will do so.
Then we have only one option. The Knight of Embers must die. You can't do this alone.
Right, well...
I'll stand with you.
Oh, do we gotta talk to him? I kept the disguises from Joy's End. Dress up, act like you're escorting me, and we'll get past the guards. Won't they notice you're not disguised? Won't they aren't they suspicious of that trick by now? That's my thought process. They'd expect it if we were both disguised. Since I won't be, they'll be suspicious, but your silver tongue can get us past the door. I like how he just assumes we have a silver tongue. I hope you're right. Let's go. Oh no, we're ugly. We're ugly again. You got a junk branch. Oh, man. Whoa. We got kicked back. Halt. I haven't seen you two before. What do you want? We have critical information about the Harbinger. You twig. Get out of our way. It's a glorious eve for Nightmare. We bought drinks for the feast. The Harbinger and a Firstborn are approaching the camp. We must warn the Knight of Embers at once. Ooh. I mean, I feel like Nightmare people are really mean, so, you know, we're just gonna call him a twig and tell him to get out of our way. Really? The Knight of Embers must be expecting you. Quickly go to her and tell her all you know. On our way. It worked. It worked. She just ran. Mally just ran right through that leaf. That big old leaf.
Take a look at that.
Would you look at that?
I'm honestly not really sure what happened just there. I guess we just killed that guy. We snuck up and killed him. Is that what happened? And now we gotta fight our way out of here? Alright, let's fight our way out of here.
Protected.
Thank you, thank you.
Protected. I like how the script help us.
The enemy approaches.
The enemy approaches. Knock back.
So it ends.
Who died? Who died?
Supportive earth.
Oh, the little squirt died. We gotta help our squirt friend. Up you go, little buddy.
You're gonna get it, and I'm gonna give it to you.
And I'm gonna give it to you.
Fury rising.
Fury rising into the tree. I don't know why. I just saw a boulder, and what came to my what came to my head was Shrek. Her donkey is like, "That's a nice boulder."
Soon you'll be a dead man.
You see this boulder? That's a nice boulder.
I'll show you why they call me the Knight of Embers. Filth. This town will be your funeral pile. Soira, Lanya, Rumi. I need support. All that you are will ever
I realized I just
flames
canceled
of
my
ruin.
spell because I moved. It's a channeled one.
See death will burn in one fire. This you killed her. My vengeance will make infernal rising.
Your vengeance, lady, you evil.
Assault the necromancer. Do not let her summon a horde.
I'll flay you alive, and the mistress will burn your bones. Fast as the wind.
Glorious death. It is all that I do. Why, you fools, may nightmare take your souls.
Get back in here, lady. We gotta beat you up. I don't think an electric catfish would be edible. That sounds like it would be uncomfortable to eat. Like, does the electricity stay in it? That's enough.
There you are. The pale tree told me where to find you. I have to tell you, Malik's tree...
We know. The Nightmare Court nearly found out as well. It is
Oh,
for the
no.
best that the Knight of Embers is dead.
Still, this is only the beginning. Even if they don't know the reason, the court will keep searching for their harbinger. If I stay here, others will try to convert me to Nightmare. They'll discover my secret.
He's right.
Fowlin will hunt him, and I promise you, she does not give up.
Somewhere to the west, at the source of that river, there's another tree. Maybe even another city, with more Sylvari like me, my family. I'm going to find them. When I do, I'll tell them about the grove, and I'll return with an army to help fight the dragons.
I wish I could go with you, Malik, but my duty is here. I wish you good fortune and safe travels.
Don't worry. We'll meet again someday.
Do we though? Do we meet him again someday? I do have to say I really like how honorable he is, especially for like not knowing who he is or what he is. I like how honorable he is. Okie dokie. Where are we going next? We're going to the pale tree next. Oh, I'm in combat. I'm in combat. Firefly. Oh no. Why, Firefly? These are not like the fireflies in Enshrouded. I can't... Look how big these are. Can you imagine making those fairy lights out of these massive fireflies? Oh my goodness. Those lights would be huge. The light that they would give. Valiant, you are needed. The three orders of Tyria are locked in an argument, and the Pale Tree wishes you to settle their differences. She calls upon you to be her herald, her voice in this issue, and I think there are more here than meets the eye. Return to the grove at your earliest chance, and I will explain. Do.
All things have a right to grow.
I'm not trying to talk to you, lady, no offense. I like how she just appears.
Valiant, The Pale Tree summons you.
Is there a problem? It sounds like there's a commotion in the Omphalos chamber.
Those are the emissaries of the 3 Orders of Tyria. There is a situation.
The Orders of Tyria? Who are they, and what's going on?
The Orders are organized groups that work against the Elder Dragons. The Vigil, the Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. Zaitan's might is growing. Its undead minions rise on the beaches of Kryta and the Tarnished Coast.
Why are the emissaries arguing? What am I walking into?
To the north, Overlake Haven is in danger of being overrun. The Lion Guard are outmatched by risen troops. We Sylvari realize that all life is intertwined. If Zaitan threatens one race, he threatens us all.
Then why are the Orders arguing? Why don't they just do something about it?
We think alike, you and I. Let us speak with the Mother Tree.
Let us speak with the Mother Tree. I'm not planning on having a super long stream tonight, guys, just so you're aware.
You want to fight the Elder Dragons with toys and dollies?
Better than throwing away Sylvari lives on a direct assault.
No one's throwing away lives. Vigil soldiers are the best trained fighting force in Tyria.
Valiant. I'm glad you're in.
Greetings, Valiant. Today you take the next steps on the journey of your wild hunt. Zaitan's forces are gathering at Overlake Haven. The Orders wish to defend the location, but their plans differ. Valiant, I name you to be my herald in this matter. The Grove can only back one of these plans. May your dream guide your decision.
I am honored, Mother Tree. I will do my best.
My name is Branthan. I represent the Vigil. We can have a platoon arrayed at Overlake Haven immediately. Our soldiers can handle this situation. In the Vigil, we prefer to fight our enemies head-on. The best way to protect the Haven is to provide military force.
You're asking to risk countless lives. Herald, the Derman Priory proposes a far safer course of action. My name is Earworth. The Priory wants to utilize experimental munitions golems to destroy the undead. We'll have no soldiers on the field at all.
Completely untested munitions golems. You're the one risking lives. What if your golems fail?
And you, emissary? You've been quiet through the whole argument.
I'm Kai, and I represent the Order of Whispers. I brought this situation to the Pale Tree's attention, but I'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Give me a moment to think this over, and then I'll decide.
I do remember doing this one before, and I think we chose Branthan's because I agree with her point of view that using untested things is a little... You need a decisive answer, and it's not tested, so that makes me feel like it's not a great decision. Although I can see how it was probably fun. I see you don't think highly of the Priory's plan. This is war, not kiddie playground time. Experiments? Bah. On the battlefield, you need trust, not dabbling. I want to see what he says. Oh, I still have her targeted. Do you really call hit them until they're dead a plan? Why risk so many soldiers when we have golems? You think they're better than the Vigil's plan? Oh, he keeps saying that he said the same thing. What can you tell me about these experimental munitions golems? I'd hate to spoil the surprise, but they're exceptional. Mind-laying, explosive repercussion, just need a field test or 3. Just need a field test or 3. No, we don't have time for field tests. Unless we're going to do the field test first. Are we going to do the field test first? I guess let's find out. We'll try his idea. We'll use the golems.
Choice, Herald. Trust me, you'll be very impressed with the Priory's plan. Scholar Kecht and the munitions golems will meet you at the Overlake Haven.
Enjoy playing with your little toys, Earworth. If it goes badly, the Vigil will be here.
I kind of don't disagree with her, though. But yeah, I think I'm going to do maybe just 2 hours tonight. I started streaming way later than I had intended to, which was for very good reasons. Had some things going on here, but I don't want to stream super late tonight. So I think we're going to do maybe 2 hours and then that will be all for tonight. But we'll do some more tomorrow. Alright. Lion's Arch. I like the water fountain. The circular water fountain. It looks so cool. Do you... Hello, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Eee. Bow. Ah. There we go. Hype, hype. All the hype. Okay. That got us going that direction. Oh, let's get this waypoint. Boo, boo. Whee. Okay. Oh, we're in Divinity's Reach. How's this going all the way over there? We haven't discovered Queensdale yet. All right, we'll unlock parts of the map while we go. While we go. Do do do. It's like industrial area. Whee! We got some waypoints over here. We're going opposite direction of where we're meant to go, but that's okay. It's kind of how we roll. Get distracted. Do all the things. I think that's part of the things that I really love about this game, actually. Is it's so easy to get distracted and just enjoy the world. I do want to go for a map completion too, so we are going to have to do like all these hearts and everything. Bandit! Who shot me?
I'm going to.
Those suspicious bushes are so loud. It's a lost mower chick. Aww.
You messed with the wrong bandit.
No, you did, lady. You messed with the wrong person. You did. Another lost mower. Do, 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 do. We gotta destroy some bandit waves. No, leave her alone. Take that.
Thanks for bringing the herd this far, old man. We'll take it. Huh, you're kidding me, right?
You're kidding me, right?
Leave me.
Did you need something?
Did you need something? Nope, just helping out. Yay, we did the heart. We did the heart. Do, do, do. We've got point of interest. I'm not trying to mount on the tree.
Huh, you're kidding me, right?
You're kidding me, right? Oh, we've got a heart right here too. We can do the heart while we're here. I think this is an easy. I like the ones that have like really quick interactive things. Rolly roll.
We must all do our part.
soldier's life for me.
It's a soldier's life for you. That's an honorable life. That's okay. Oh, he killed them so fast. POI. It's so crazy that for how long I've played this game on and off, I've never actually fully gone through every bit of it. Like, never did full map completion, never did full story. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's just such a big, like, such a big world. I definitely want to do a full map completion though. So, we are going to attempt to do that when I stream it. Oh, hero point. Let's go. I'm up for the challenge. Let's beat him up. Oh, you got helpers. He's sneaky. He's sneaky. He can't face me by himself, so he's got to bring friends.
Supportive Earth.
Supportive Earth. Get electrified. Whee! Blueberries. The waterfalls are so pretty. We got another waypoint over here. And a heart. Oh, this is the one with all the military training. I'm really bad at all of these, except for the rifle one. This is a long time to hold.
Fire! Pick up a training sword if you want to train. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Oh, come on. That's way too slow.
Did I not get credit for doing that? I didn't.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack. Hold. Hold.
Twice in a row I didn't get credit. What is with you?
Good. That's how you block an attack. Again.
Alright, let's... Whoa! I wasn't ready.
Your shield just as I launch my attack. Pick up a rifle and get in formation. Remember, don't release your shot until the order is
Got it. Did I get... I got credit for that. Okay.
You train in the ring or not at all.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Good. That's how you block an attack. Again.
Got him.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
It's not enough to hit the target. You must learn to hold until commanded.
Game.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Hold.
I'm gonna get hit that time. My shield was on cooldown. I thought he was coming for me.
Let's keep at it.
Show these whelps how it's done. Pick up a shield and get in there.
You'll never block me like that. When I do
Good.
fight. Try raising your
That's how you
shield
block
just
an
as I
attack.
launch my attack.
Again.
Oh, I did it again. Oh no. Alright, let's go try the other one.
Nobody runs off
Pick
with
up a
my
rifle and get in formation.
Let's try this
Training
one.
sword if you want to train. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
You'll never block me like that.
Whoa. I went I went clear across the arena. What the hey?
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Morgan, hi. I know. I've been in the mood to play Guild Wars 2, and I still haven't gone through and gotten like my homestead with the newest expansion. I bought it, but I haven't done anything. I really want to. And then I was like, you know, I was having a lot of fun streaming it. I haven't streamed it in a while. I should. So, I put it up to a vote in the Discord, and the community voted. I need to get on its stat. I mean, I guess I technically could. Technically could. Yeah, see, I'm bad at this one. I think she needs to be facing away from me. Do I need to face away from her? I don't know. When she stands up. Here we go. I wanted to do story all in order. But, I mean, one of the lovely things about this game is that you can switch between expansions so easily, so...
Don't release your shot until the order is given. You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Maybe we will do that. No, it's not expansion gated. Well, it's... The homestead is, yes, you have to have Gianthier Wilds. Well, that's why I wasn't getting credit, I think. I didn't have the training targeted.
Let's keep at it.
But you don't need to, like, do the MSQ level certain thing. No, you do not. No. That was just, like, my personal thing for the stream. I had wanted to do all the stories in order. But to do that will take me forever. I didn't let that go. I was still holding it. It would take forever to get to Gianthier, so I might. I'm considering it. Doing Gianthier and then picking up the rest.
Take aim. Hold.
I know, I am a completionist. It would take me forever. You're right. I should probably do Janthier. I mean, I could totally go do Janthier on like my Mesmer on the stream and then keep this character for like the full story stuff. Yeah. That's actually a really good idea. That's actually a really good idea. So is that a vote to go do is that a vote to go do some Janthier? Sure is. All right. All right. Let's do this then. Let's do this. I've actually been really having a blast on my Mesmer lately. Anyways. So let's do this. I've actually really been waiting. I've been so patiently waiting to do Janthier because I wanted to do it on stream. And so I was literally going to wait. But I think that's actually a really great point. I can keep my alt for all the rest of the stories, but then still use like my main character to do Janthier. That's a good point. This is my pretty Mesmer. I love her so much. This was actually funny. So funny thing, this was the very first character I ever created in Guild Wars 2. I made her. I was very overwhelmed with the combat and did not touch her for the longest time because I just felt like Mesmer was very very complicated, and it can be complicated. So I've recently decided that, you know what, I love her. She's one of my favorite characters. Obviously she carries like my name, my stream name, my all of that, you know, like, okay, I need to I need to figure this Mesmer thing out, and I've actually come to love it. Like, it's now my favorite class. Yes, once you get it, you wish it was in every MMO. Exactly. I've been working on unlocking, what am I looking for? Training. Here we go. I'm working on unlocking Virtuoso because I have a build that I really want to try out with Virtuoso. I just bought her all of the Berserker gear that she needs for it. I even got her a couple of Ascended pieces. Her inventory's a mess. Don't come at me. I just was doing the Christmas event. It's a mess. No. I just said don't come at me. The problem is that my bank is also full, and I don't have the gems to increase my bank space. And some of this stuff, like these Christmas materials, I can't put them in my material bag, even though it says like it's all, it says it's for handiworker. I don't want to sell it. It says it's for handiworker. No, it's not worth anything right now because it's the Christmas event. I have to wait till the Christmas event is over, and then I can sell it and it'll be worth more.
Loot.
Don't yell at me. I've got a method, okay? There's a method to the madness. I already have one of these. Magnanimous choir bell. I already have that. I can't do anything about it. This is why I can't find Pokemon at Costco, because of resellers. Yeah, you're probably right. I wonder if Janthier has hero points, because I really want to unlock Virtuoso. And Secrets of the Obscure did not have hero points. So I'm a little curious. If it will. so that I can unlock Virtuoso. But we'll figure it out. We'll see. Read the mail from Queen Jenna. Ooh, we have a mail from Queen Jenna? Dear Pact Commander, following the aftermath of the demonic attacks on our cities, political leaders of this world have decided to act. I would like to discuss the first summit of the Tyrian Alliance at your earliest convenience. Countess Anise and I will be waiting for you in Divinity's Reach. Sincerely, Queen Jenna of Kryta. Okay, let's go to Divinity's Reach. Have you seen the people who be buying Pokemon cards at Costco? Them people are crazy. Yeah. I'm super dehydrated today, so if you all remind me with the hydrates, that would be appreciated. I forget to drink when I'm streaming. Of course, he redeems hydrate now. Hey, I don't need that. Hey! All right. I'll complete 2 of those. And I'll keep the other 3 in my queue. As a reminder. Because I have all of my requests up where I can see them. That wasn't entirely what I meant, but thank you.
Commander. Too long.
I've always liked Anise.
The pleasure is mine. I thought I was meeting with the Queen.
My liege is indisposed. I appreciate your flexibility.
Oh? I hope all is well. Hate to see even more flippancy tossed at her feet.
I can certainly hope, but I'm afraid drama clings to her like a bad smell. Good luck washing the linens. But that's unimportant. For now. On my queen's behalf, I would like to extend an invitation.
Oh.
The first meeting of the Tyrian Alliance will be commencing in Lion's Arch. We would like to see you there.
Ooh.
The Tyrian Alliance?
Correct. Might be stuffy. But I expect some interesting developments. The world is changing. We know this. Between the demon attacks, Suwan and Oreen, we woke up to a very different world. Now, let's hope everyone is willing to keep it in one piece.
I miss Oreen.
Forget your invitation.
Thank you. I have... Wait, there's a new Eevee evolution pack coming out? Oh my gosh, I love Eevee. Eevee is my favorite. I love Eevee in all the evolutions. I have a full art hollow dust skull displayed on my desk. Very nice. That's awesome. Oh, that's a long line. Okay, that's a big line of text. Let's read this. The court of Queen Jenna, Regal of Kryta, you are invited. To the esteemed Pact Commander. It is with the highest respect that the founding committee of the Tyrian Alliance would like to invite you to join our organization of trust and dignity. We hoped for a brighter tomorrow after the passing of Suwan marked a new era for Tyria, but something pushed back on that hope when a series of demonic attacks left our people and our homes in peril. Although these attacks have recently waned, their source has not yet been discovered, and until it has, we are vulnerable. But from that vulnerability, something else was born. Awareness. Leaders started speaking with leaders. Nations once impaired by archaic rivalries were suddenly allies, or on their way. Pain was shared as readily as food. After we survived the fight against the Elder Dragons, surely the next threat to rise in their place would not stop us, and it has not stopped us. As leaders talked, we realized that it was time again to try our hand at unity. Not all will agree, and we certainly have our critics, but peace isn't made overnight. Thus, the Tyrian Alliance was formed. Commander, you have been a constant glimmer of hope in times of ire. You've impacted each of our lives in immeasurable ways. It is for that reason you are invited to join us in Lion's Arch for a celebration of trust. The alliance may be new, but with time it will become something truly admirable and productive. For Tyria, for all of us. With support of the Tyrian Alliance's founding committee, Queen Jenna of Kryda. All right.
This'll be fun.
Loading screens. At least it hasn't crashed because it crashed twice on me earlier.
It's just me. Until next time.
Oh, whatever. Oh, when I first loaded. I know, right? It was cute. I seriously love all the mounts in this game. Each one is so unique. Would you like to continue your story? Prologue the Tyrian Alliance. Yes, I would. It seriously is the best mount system. I agree. It's so unique.
Ready for anything.
Oh, we've got a possible achievement here. Gather all of the notes in the meeting. Ooh, okay. We need to find notes.
Hold it. Name.
Commander, over here.
That you are. Didn't recognize the face at first. Fought alongside you during Scarlet's attack. Go ahead. Don't mind me, just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job.
I like how we are just like, yeah, no big deal. You didn't recognize us. It's a big job. You know, so casual. We've got a note. To the Arcane Council, it is with the highest respect that the founding committee of the Tyrian Alliance would like to invite the Arcane Council as representatives of Radisum to join our organization of trust and dignity. We hoped for a brighter tomorrow after the passing of Suwan marked a new era for Tyria. Oh, this is basically the same. It's the same letter. It's just personalized to the Asura. There's a form over here. Form 0517B. Office of the Arcane Council. Research Disclosure. Counselor Ludo. Official. The bottom of the sheet is covered in scribbles and doodles. Whoever filled this out was very, very bored. Ooh, the fireplace is pretty. Oh, it's Braum. He looks different. Whoa, what did they do to Braum? I'm not just tripping, right? He looks crazy different. Why does he look like that? Hold on. That's not what Braum used to That's not what Braum used to look like. That's same letter to the Dominion of Winds. I'm really confused about Braum. I need to go. What did Braum look like? Ooh. Hubby just shared with me the Eevee evolutions. Oh, they're so cute. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, I'll share this. Oh, that's an old one? That's not the new one? Okay. They're still cute. Ooh, you got a starter Litten. We need one more letter. Confidential. Ooh, okay. Keen, been a long time, my dear. I really hope that smile of yours is as blinding as I remember. The Queen sends you and Leonie her best. While I wish I wrote on mundane terms, we have another favor to ask of you. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen and the founding members of the Tyrian Alliance, we'd like to formally request use of your organization's headquarters for our forthcoming summit. I think you can guess the details, especially after the demon attacks. Given our members' importance, we're seeking an establishment located in Neural territory to hold our inaugural meet. You know better than most how fragile trust can be when the negotiation table has a dagger sticking out of it. But despite the circumstances, the air is quite temperate this time. No daggers either. The first summit could be tense, but I can assure you that the building will withstand the event just fine. Maybe I jumped the fence a little quickly, but I've already spoken to Magnus about securing the Lion Guard in anticipation. There'll be stations outside at all times, which should be far less daunting to the locals than 80 guardsmen from 12 different standing armies. The city's security will be heightened that day, just to be safe. Yay! You both got Tebig. Yeah, hubby got Tebig when he started too. Very nice. My favorite evolution? Oh man. That's a hard question to answer because I love them all. So I just love cute things in general. And every one of them is cute in their own way. But I really like Espeon, and I really like Sylveon. Yeah, Espeon is so cute. Leafeon is really cute too, but I think my two favorites, like that I would consider to be equal, would be Espeon and Sylveon. We've come a long way since the treaties, Dougal. I'm not known to daydream, but I wouldn't let Her Majesty hold council with a room full of ulterior motives and competing personalities if I didn't think the risk was worth the reward. I've woken up too many mornings dreading news of more death and destruction. I'm tired of it. Thankfully, everyone else is too. When the paragraph swirls before your eyes, dispersing like dye in water. Must be some sort of mesmer illusion. Whatever it says, this last part is for Dougal's eyes only. I'm a mesmer, though. Couldn't I unmesmerize it? I should be able to unmesmerize it. Disillusion? I should have disillusion. I look forward to a prompt and positive response. Countess Anise. Okay, well, we got the achievement, so we got all the notes that was required for that. We might find more. Alright. Not for your eyes.
Malice, Anise. This thing is really shaping up, isn't it?
No less cramped than any of Asha's hidden outposts.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
And nerve-wracking.
Everyone is comforted that you're joining us. You command quite a bit of respect here. Not all of us do the same.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations, Imperator. Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive, we'll get started.
Mingle. Alright. I'm going to complete another hydrate. Okay. Let's mingle, y'all. You got a traffic cone. Oh, that's great. All right, let's go talk to Bram, because he's the one that, like, his look is bothering me the most.
Commander!
Bram, what are you... oh, what happened?
What happened?
Graham is representing Kragstead, acting as my own advisor.
Bram? Your advisor? Someone died.
Doc, all you need. I went home for a while after. The whole thing was an accident. One day I'm patching homesteads and caring for lone wolf pups, and the next I'm... well, here.
You? Leading an entire village? I'm impressed.
He's modest. He proved to be the leader Kragstead needed, and irreplaceable while I've helped take on more for Newt. A natural leader, oh boy.
Stop.
I'm glad for you, Bram. Air would be proud.
Air would be proud, but I love how our first reaction to him is, oh boy, what happened, right? Because every time some crisis happens or something serious happens in Bram's life, he gets a complete makeover. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm glad I wasn't crazy when I saw him.
Counselor Ludo, that's a lot of paperwork for one Asura.
Couldn't get a single one of those old sacks to put down the gavel and at least try to make friends. Did send me with a giant pile of paperwork, though. That's what I'd like to call the Asuran hello. Nonsense. Most of it. Cantha is revealed. And if not for copying Asuran ingenuity, they'd still be decades behind. But we can't hide in our labs.
A little competition never hurt anyone. Much.
I certainly do hope that you are correct.
We always have to be so diplomatic. Kaith! I love Kaith.
Kaith, what are you doing here?
Commander, I'd heard you'd been invited. Glad to see you again.
Kaith is joining me as counsel. We've both a stake in seeing our people thrive after everything we've endured.
I empathize with your pain. How are you doing after Aurene?
Some days are melancholy, but she still guides me. I'm needed by my people. That has given me purpose.
That they do. Kaith has been vital in our pursuit of healing. We've all experienced a bit of an identity crisis after Maguma. We're well on our way, but we've problems to solve for yet.
Any step forward is a positive one.
Let's see. We'll save Queen Jenna for last. Who else we gotta talk to? Krisha!
Commander, good to see you.
A lot of big names in this crowd.
Certainly beats interrogations and trial preparations.
Bengar.
Who else? We'll save that headache for opening remarks. I'm eager to put it behind us. Hasn't made things easy, though. The Dominion lives. Their numbers are just depleted.
I don't envy your workload.
My art project, I thought I threw that away. No. I'm gonna grab my headset, guys. These ear thingies are not staying in my ears today. So just give me 1 second to switch out my headphones. They are not having it today. I need to change my system sounds. Listen to you. There we go. We have sound in my ears. Okay. I think that was everybody, right? Yeah, except for Queen Jenna. Oh, the Empress is here.
Hello again. It is a genuine pleasure to see a familiar face in unfamiliar lands.
Welcome, Commander. I'm glad to finally have a meeting under less dire circumstances.
An empress and a queen. Dangerous combination.
Queen Jenna has been instrumental in Cantha's integration. I'm eager for these meetings to commence.
All I've done is make introductions.
With every trade organization and leader between the Shiver Peaks and the unending ocean. Such modesty. I'm hoping that today is productive, if not educational.
The latter, I can promise.
Take your place at the podium. Oh, okay. I like these people, this race. I forget what they're called, but they're pretty cool. All right, let's go. Take our place.
I, Countess Anise, liaison to Queen Jenna of Kryta, call all representatives of the Tyrian Alliance to council. Please, to your places. We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost, the Pact and Orders send their regards. Structural changes have them occupied. But with that aside, the founding members have come prepared with opening statements. Affirmations of why we're here. As our mutually elected emissary, Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
What qualifies me to make that call?
You've had a hand in just about everything Tyria has endured since the retaking of Claw Island. We approve.
I imagine the Pale Mother supports this notion.
Sure, have at it.
Okay. I guess we'll just go down the list. Let's discuss the state of the Sylvari.
Firstborn Dagonet. Keith and I have ventured from the Grove to represent the Sylvari. The Pale Tree sends her regards. Her healing has been a slow process, but her spirits remain bright and focused on our growth. Our people experienced a deep wound when Mordramoth rose and fell. As a people, we have many questions about where we come from, what purpose we serve following the Elder Dragon's death. Who are we as a society? Many have decided to leave our home in search of these answers. Finding direction and purpose, that is our focus. As the Pale Tree heals, so do the rest of us.
I really like that they're addressing all the things that have happened in the expansions. Like, that's really good. Like, it needs a really good wrap up. Even though I've only done bits and pieces here and there, like, I'd like to hear updates on Bangar's trial.
Imperator of the Blood Legion and elected representation from the Char. I'd be lying if I said tensions weren't high at the Citadel. With Bangar's trial nearing, another civil war isn't impossible. Even behind bars, Bangar commands respect from his most loyal. Although weakened, the Dominion is still a threat. However, the Imperators are mostly aligned. Imperator Malice of the Ash Legion joins me today in support. Ephraim sends his. You may have heard the whispers, but there are calls for another Con-Ur to rise. The Imperators don't disagree. But the Trial of Embers will wait until we've decided Bangar's fate. That is our first priority.
Mm. All right, let's hear about relations between Cantha and the Asura.
Counselor Ludo of the Arcane Council. I'll keep it brief. As you can observe, I am the only present representative from the council. We are experiencing growing pains. Cantha's prowess threw us for a loop. I may be alone in this thinking, but about damn time. For a long while, the council has lazily relied on Asuran Magitech superiority. We've become complacent, our research secondary. I, and a few others, have been advocating for a more productive integration into the global sector. No disrespect intended, but Cantha's advancements on our designs, well, frankly, it's insulting. Our knowledge is still unmatched.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting choice of words. Know that I enjoy competition. In fact, I encourage it.
As do I. My first significant motion on the Arcane Council has been to eliminate any restrictions on admittance into the Asuran colleges. Our next focus will be on global equitable information exchange. That's all. For now.
You gotta love the Asurans, man. They can be so, like, I know it's like just how they're built, right? Like their intelligence, they're extremely smart, but they come off as so condescending to everybody else. And to say that it's a insult to another place that has taken your technology and then advanced it as well as the Canthans did with the Jade Tech. Like, to take offense to that, I mean, I'm glad she said that it's motivating them, right? Clearly, they need the motivation. They've been lazy. There's much more they could have discovered. But, like, you don't get to take offense to that. It's not an offense to your knowledge. It's your own fault if you haven't discovered things due to being lazy. But if anything, it should be taken as encouragement. And also an appreciation, right? An appreciation of good competition, because that can be healthy. I'd like to discuss updates for the Norn.
Scotty, son of Newt Whitebear. Sends his best. Old man just can't say no to a good brawl. Expected to heal just fine. Just as our people are healing. Unsure of how to approach the spirits. How we can help them. If we can help them.
The Sylvari share in your pain. The Pale Tree. That's been a process.
Aye. Looking ahead has been our focus. Our scouting parties have returned to the far north to explore the villages and homesteads cut off from Holbrook for decades. We've also got eyes on the sons of Svanir. Rather, what remains of them. Most fell with Jormag. Those that remain, broken, lost. If we can offer any rehabilitation, we will. But we won't welcome more violence to Holbrook.
Mm-hmm. All right. How is Canthan integration with Tyria going?
Leaders, I am thankful to have met a few of you before. Queen Jenna has made many of these introductions. For those of you I have not met, I am Empress In of Cantha. I was advised to send a liaison in my stead, but I wanted to show the face of the Empire. Cantha's integration into Tyrian politics has not been swift or easy, but it is considered our greatest priority in the wake of the Elder Dragon event. Our people are largely united in wanting, but like all nations, an underbelly of resistance remains. However, I want to pull us from the murk and into the light. Cantha's technologies are vast, some might say superior, and I firmly believe that we offer something unique. And clearly share similar passions with our neighbors. Together, imagine what we could accomplish. While we are focused on diplomacy, we've had a secondary goal of enlisting archivists from across continents. Our libraries and history texts are woefully dated.
My queen.
Thank you all for your remarks. We gather on mutual ground as allies. for some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Alona and Cantha. We've endured much. But now, Tyria has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of. However, it is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat. Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands. Your cities and homes.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground.
One attacked the grove.
2, just outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
They stink.
These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator? The Cryptus.
Cryptus?
And what exactly are these cryptis? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the Queen discern this information? Tone.
I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
No hyperbole until the Queen has spoken.
Oh, he shows his face. What?
I see the triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade. Shall we have a mature discussion?
Introducing representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Oh my gosh.
And Frode, Warden of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen, if you wish to leave with all your limbs intact.
Calm, all of you. And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress as always.
Wayfinder. Ah. Should have known you had a leg in this race.
Of course.
I'll try talking to them.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's start with the Empress. Isgarin is a seer, is he not? Navan has shared much of her historical knowledge with me. I would not have expected that any seer still existed, let alone to have one appear right in front of us. Only one left. If you know of them, then you'll know he is here as an ally. Ludo. Cryptus the Astral Ward and a seer. You knew all about this and you didn't tell me? Who would I be to burden you further? Aren't you up to your ears in paperwork? Commander, who are these strangers barging in? I want answers, now, before my fists go looking for them. Calm, Scarty, they are friends. Hear them out, please. Iman. I have a bad feeling about this. Who is he? Beings using such powerful and ancient magic have not historically boded well for the people of Alona. This time, the ancient being is on our side. Iskarn wants to help Tyria. Who is this garden? What is this garden? I have never seen one like him before. Is he the same as those exalted who helped defend the Ares walls from Jormag? They both float. Isgarin is a seer. Like the exalted, though, he's here to help us. Alright, Dagonet. Commander, while I have certainly had my fair share of life-altering realizations, I'd still like to know what this is all about. Should I be concerned? No need for concern, Dagonet. The Astral Ward have much to offer the Alliance. Oh, he is scared. Look at him. Iskarin, I know that name from the people of Garenhof, but what is going on? Keel, call the Lion Guard. No need for the Lion Guard. Iskarin and Frode come in peace. They'll explain. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Ready as they'll ever be. Get to the point.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
They've all endured enough trauma for a lifetime. Patience.
If we're measuring trauma in lifetimes, they wouldn't compare.
Oh dear.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
The Ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from threats unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
The Cryptus.
The source of our demon infestation, I take it?
Beings of the Mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander, can speak to that.
I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained.
I wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth, as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust is advised. Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the mists.
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
I've been to their realm myself. They've been stabilized.
When Su Won passed, Tyria's essence bled into the veil beyond, the mists. You are... we are no longer shielded by her power. Every eye turned toward us in that moment. And likely more, we glow brighter than we did before. Tyria is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
I love Krisha.
Not just Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
We've certainly faced other threats that were not born of Tyria. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner?
Or help us with the Elder Dragons.
I will answer all of your questions. But this is not the right venue.
I'm inclined to agree. Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect. Shall we pause and reconvene in smaller council?
After our councils have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions you may have, I will try to answer them.
Interesting. I like how they all
With us. We'd like to continue the conversation.
separate off into their little groups.
So you've met before.
Anise introduced us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
We sought another ally ahead of the forum. We've known it was time to reveal ourselves to the world. Figured this would be better than a more public spectacle.
That inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled or contained, but my words should cause fear. Tyria is as blood in water.
And what exactly is attracted to that blood?
Any number of beasts and beings. I've no reason to think we're in imminent danger, but I suspect something draws closer.
And we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptus. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree of control. Your nations are fragile still. Heal. Nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthir.
Janthir. A storm looms over that place. Blood. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The Lowland Coden.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Iskarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
I don't think anyone here would be better equipped to help form these bonds. You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyria. Look around this room. Take it in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize Moon Camp. It's only kicking up dust otherwise. We'll send ward to your aid. Oh, your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between our outpost and the human city. With the Queen's blessing.
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
Anise is definitely a lady of so many secrets. Like, I remember when we first met her and, like, so surprised of all the stuff she was into. And now she's still surprising us. She knows Iskarin. She's known Iskarin this whole time. And he's been, like, she's been his secret ally in the world. Like, that's so crazy. Alright, we are going to talk to the counselor, to this group, and then to that group, but I do need like a quick couple minute bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right. I am back. All right, let's talk to Chief Counselor Iman.
My people have recently begun early exploration of Dislana. The dragon brand is weakening, all these years later. Dangerous place, rampant with harpies. I don't see them helping us. Perhaps the Hecate?
I've only been to the ruins of Foreigner, parts of Corna. I should visit more of Alona. When you call Dislana dangerous, what do you mean?
You've been to the best tourist attractions at least. You should visit. Dislana is taxing. Harpies are dominant, which makes it hostile territory. But my people used to hide in the mountains. We have records and rumors of temples, settlements. I don't know if anything waits for us there, but it's worth looking.
Sounds like the Greater North. Homesteads long displaced by Jormag's storm. No telling if there are any survivors.
We defeat the Elder Dragons, and this is our reward. The scraps of what used to be.
Look at them over there. Can I assume they're scheming?
No, Counselor. Assumptions are very often incorrect. We'll have plenty of time to ask our questions. And I have some for you, as we were tasked. Before the Arcane Council, my research says that you were the Dean of Statics.
I am the Dean of Statics. If I dedicated all of my time to the Council, my brain would melt and drip onto the floor.
Talented and busy.
She's so
You remind me
sarcastic.
of my sister. Say, you and I should plan a visit. We're supposed to be making friends after all. I would love to host you in our labs. I'm very curious to see how they stand up to such a precise eye.
If they stand. I would love to give you my assessment, Empress. And I'm also happy to waive my consultation fees in good faith.
Good faith indeed. I see you two are getting along.
I'm not. I don't know that I would call that getting along, but they're not completely at each other's throats, so that's good. That's hilarious.
I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, think I'm going with the commander to Janthier. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these Coden, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
A Janthier gearbox and 3 bags of loot. And that's that. You've earned your first mastery point. Sweet. Ooh, War Claw mount, which I already have. The Lowland Coden and homesteading. Oh, I'm so excited for the homesteading. I need to... Let's do, I don't usually like to compact everything because I like to have things in certain spots, but also right now my inventory is an absolute mess. So we're just going to compact it and I'll figure out what I need to separate out later. Some of these things just need to go in my bank. Other things, not really sure. All right. Meet with Anise in Divinity's Reach before heading to Moon Camp. Oh, do I have to exit out of here first? I need to exit here first, right? Yes.
Got a guild? Want to be a legend? Step inside.
Hey, Philip. Yes, I am a variety streamer, so I like to do a variety of things. And I am going to go back to Enshrouded. I'm just taking a little Guild Wars break today. I'm the type of person that if I do the same thing over and over and over again, like all day, all the time, I get a little bored, and so I like to keep it spicy. And by spicy, I mean I like to just change it up a little bit. That way it keeps my appreciation for the game without getting burnt out. Yeah. I have never been able to I know there's some people who are dedicated to like their game and that's their one thing that they do all the time. That could never be me. As much as I love gaming certain games, I could never just only play that. It would drive me nuts. But oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing more Enshrouded. I've got my server. I'm super excited for it. I actually had put a poll up in my Discord community today asking what they wanted me to stream, either Enshrouded or Guild Wars 2, and Guild Wars 2 got the most votes. So that's what we're doing today. I like to give my community the opportunity to decide what they want to see sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. This looks cool. Oh, so this must be the portal they were talking about then. Okay.
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you too. Though, between friends, their definition of camp is sweet. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
You should see the Wizard's Tower.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Taking a wait-and-see approach. This is uncharted territory, and Janthier has quite the reputation. Venturing into Janthier to befriend Coden. Not how I envision that first big step.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan. Oh, before you depart, do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander now?
For you? I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck.
I prefer Commander over Wayfinder. Yes, let's continue our story. Moon Camp, unknown territory. Let's go. Very wizardy.
Wayfinder, the guest of honor. Welcome to Moon Camp. Vanak, if you don't remember. Fought with you against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
This is what you call a camp?
The Astral Ward? Subtle. Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Good to see you closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian affairs. More publicly, that is. Got a few things to atone for.
Commander, Vanak was just giving us the lay of the land. Dangerous place, Janthier. Eager to scope it out.
I am as well. There's something about the atmosphere here that wilts my senses.
I didn't realize you were joining us too, Kate.
On Dagonet's order. He didn't go into much detail about the Pale Tree's status, and perhaps it's not my place to say, but her recovery has been slower than we expected. Some days she seems weaker than the day before. We search for a remedy. The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient magic at that. I'm hoping we can form a connection with you.
I do too, for what it's worth. And all help is good in these parts. Janthere is a nasty place to get lost. But before you touch ground, Zrod wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder. Seemed urgent enough to prioritize.
Okie dokie.
Right. I'll track him down.
Let's do it. Let's track Frode down. We got doors. Are we going in the doors? This is definitely not a camp. This is very fancy. Moonlit reading literature. Restriction area. Bava Nisos. Maban and Isgarin have placed research restrictions on the Janthere Isles in the city of Bava Nisos. Research may commence from a distance, but given the present Mersat influence and danger in the region, all travel to and from Janthere must be explicitly approved by Maban. Travel to the Isles themselves is prohibited. Wait, they've got a Mersat problem? I feel like that should have been told to us. Or maybe that's what he meant in that meeting, that it needed a thicker walls, because he didn't want to scare everybody else. While the Isles themselves are considered too dangerous for Ward interference, the mainland regions within the territory are free for exploration, so long as permission is granted and caution is utilized. A handful of peaceful, smaller societies live along the mainland coastal regions and should be treated with the same caution as any non-Astral Ward entity. Warden Terran. That's interesting. Man, the time that we fought on Mersat, I think it was in the Path of Fire expansion. I think. Man, that was tough. That was a really tough fight. If there's a whole Mersat problem, that's not going to be pretty. I'm looking for any more notes because it said 1 of 4, so there's got to be more notes. Gotta be more notes. Can we open this door? Nope. I don't know if that's a door. It kind of looks like a door. I can't open it though. Okay. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Alright, let's go up here then. This is so pretty in here. Oh my gosh, it's like the star reflection in the water. This is beautiful. This is so pretty. I see doors. There's doors here. Let's see. Sometimes notes are hidden. Sometimes no. Oh, look at her. Look at her just sitting here chillaxing, enjoying the view. I mean, I don't blame her. Look at that view. Look at that view. That is so pretty. The waterfall and the sky falling down the mountains. That's beautiful. That is one of the things I really, really, really love about this game. I really love the graphics and the details, and even though I love games, you know, like WoW, and Palia, they're very cartoony. The graphics are. And I really appreciate games that have realism to them. Like, just so pretty. Just make sure we're not going to miss any notes around here. Make sure we're not missing any hidden things. I like that about Enshrouded too. Enshrouded is gorgeous. The graphics in Enshrouded are amazing. Do we have any? Oh, here we go. A field report. 2 of 4. Currently have moon camp settled on the northernmost shore of Janthier, not far from the Ashlands. Cryptids everywhere. At least we're far enough away from the main populations to not worry much about civilian casualties. Supposed to be some Coda nearby, but I think they're currently living in their southern settlement. Given what intel we do have on them, I suspect they're not going to need much help from us either way. Anything that chooses to live in Janthier is probably tough as Deldrimore steel. The cryptids are swarming at the shoreline, pointed toward the Isles. They never cross over, though. Not sure if that's by choice. Not sure I want to know, either. Boban's got the Isles covered, and I've got plenty to kill. Camp Leader Wilford. Anything over here? Oh, these are bedrooms. Or little, not literally bedrooms, but like places to sleep. And they're really cute. I like the little curtains of separation for privacy. Alright, we've got the other door to go through. Oh, I see a record there. Here we go. Town record. 1069 AE. Delessa Sol. De Vries Agatha. Dubois Colm. High Mora. Ingam Rhea. Klein Eloin. Klein Lauren. Oh, these must be deaths. Klein Penelope. Mace Cordelia. Mace Cosmos. Are these deaths, maybe? Because it says unknown cause. I wonder... That's weird. I don't know what that is. Alright, letter to Warden Frode. Frode, hate to report back with next to nothing, but most of our research on the Isles lived and died in Maban's head, and Isgarin has most of Maban's journals set aside for himself. I'll see if I can work on that. Most everything else is code or scraps. I did manage to pull some information on a village called Gavril. It's fixed, or was, somewhere in the southernmost isle. The single town record we have in the library is dated 1069 AE. You'll never guess whose name is on it either. Saul D'Alessio. Doesn't that just brighten your day? We know how that story ended, good riddance to the bastard, but it should make for an interesting excavation. At least this will be a fine opportunity to get hands-on with the area. First time in centuries the region wasn't explicitly under Maban's watch. Didn't even take me. I'll send you whatever else I can find, if I do. Galrath. P.S. Appreciate the desk work. Not eager to make new friends after the last few months I've had. Sitting at a table for a few hours, reading some books, and then taking a long tea break is just what these bitter bones needed. Amen to that. I'm all for sitting at a table just reading and taking a tea break. Alright, Frode, let's talk. Actually, before we talk, let's look up here and make sure there's nothing that we want to look at or read. Sorry, we're intruding. I don't see anything. Alright, we're good to talk to Frode. We got all of our little notes.
Frode, I trust you're getting some sleep in between missions?
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
Something must be serious to pull the Warden from Omnitas.
You know us well. It's true. The lowland Codan will be fine allies of Queen Jenna and the Tyrian Alliance. That is no lie. They know these lands better than most. Janthier and the northern stretches are formidable. How much did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Waiting Sorrow? Your missing wizard? Not a lot. Besides the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed. I've never met her, of course, as she's been missing since before Ascalon burned to the ground. This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Coden.
Oh.
You want me to find her?
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone. The Ward is here to support in whatever way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more. Between us, Wayfinder, all conversation about her turns Isgarin more conspiratorial than usual.
Then I'll keep my guard up.
Good. For what it's worth, Dagda doesn't agree with him. She was also Waiting Sorrow's closest friend, so there's bias.
Oh dear.
But that's all I've got, so I'll leave you to it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in search of the Coden soon as well. They've been known to homestead along the delta and the coastline. They'll build for 100 or so years, then move. Unsure of their exact position, but I imagine we're close. We portaled Moon Camp here to avoid scaring the locals.
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay. Good call.
Stalwart Hart holds some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm. But, good luck. I'll be here to guide you as I can. Ward's busy with the reacclimation. It's going to be a long process.
All right. Well, he still has things to say to us.
Fine. Tense. Isgarin wanted to lock our doors and go back into hiding, but that's just not an option for us. We have 100 fractal inhabitants taking up residence in Omnitas, and I doubt they want to stay. They're sitting in a limbo of our making. And that's just one problem.
Are you going to get the Alliance involved? Probably a smart move.
I think we have to. Lear agrees. He strongly agrees. Iskarin's worried that the world will think us monsters, which is a fair fear, but our actions aren't above critique. I'm airing my angst. Suffered a few long nights, but we're moving in the right direction. Don't let me distract you.
I don't blame them all for not wanting to stay in hiding any longer. Well, they've been in hiding for so long.
Any brilliant insights from Frode, Commander?
He and I caught up and talked about the Coden. We're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but they're likely close. Astral Ward research also says that they're a little distrustful of magic. We'll want to keep that in mind.
I say as a mesmer.
Sounds like we've plenty to strive for then. We should get moving. I don't know this region.
I'd recommend taking it slow. When we call Janthier treacherous, we mean it.
Alright, so we're going to examine objects and be debriefed. Alright, so it looks like we got some stuff in this room first. The map of Janthier.
How big is Janthier?
Huge. Practically in Kryta still. But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned. The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory, with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There is even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned now. Don't know a lot about it.
Not a good place to be then.
Doesn't sound like it. Cryptus axe.
That's a Cryptus axe. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks. Abark's grunts were poking at something here. Never figured out what.
Given Janthir's history, I imagine there are any number of things a demon could be drawn to. Not especially inspiring, though.
Mm. I want to inspect this. I want to know what this is. It looks so cool. Why can't I inspect this? Hey, Roland. You did. You missed the ghastly. That's what happens when you disappear. A Valraven Talon?
That's a Valraven Talon.
Valraven.
Nasty beast. The ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. When few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs.
Stay away from them, you say? A Mersat relic.
A lot of things come to Janthir to hide from the rest of Tyria. That's why the Mersat built Bava Nisos here. Though, that place is all ruins and storms now. Hard to get close.
Bava Nisos? What's that?
Former Mersat city. Fixed in the middle of the Isles. Been abandoned for a long time. Don't think I'd want to go anyway. Maban told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable. He went back from time to time. Memories, I imagine. Or guilt.
It kind of looked like it. You got a rare bony-tailed chub. A chub. Historical records.
What can you tell us about the history of this place?
Oh, former home of the Mersat, and later the White Mantle. From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few other groups have called it home. Some centaur tribes, trolls, creatures that keep to themselves. And the Isles are another story. I recommend you read up on it. A lot of blood has been spilled here.
Hi, Bubby. What you doing? You saying hi? Hi, baby boy. You sugar boy. Yes, you are. You sugar boy. You sugar boy. All right, baby. Get down. Good boy. Got his little cuddles.
It's so quiet. Reminds me of Drizzlewood. Abundant vegetation. I wonder how much of this is edible.
It's so pretty.
I learned a long time ago not to eat strange plants. Where should we go first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder.
I'm hearing wolves. I'm hearing lots of wolves. A forest stream.
We should follow that stream. See where it leads.
Janthiri flora is fascinating. And probably very toxic.
He's very pretty. Look at these bright blue flowers over here. Hearing lots and lots of wolves. An old growth pine.
Goodness, look at you. This is a very old tree. Imagine the stories it could tell us. Standing tall and strong, protecting the smaller growth.
Eyes up, Keith.
Oh. We got wolves. Hey, no. I don't know what you're going crazy about, Bubby, but you're fine. Nobody's out there. Nobody's out there. I promise. Nobody that means anything to you. Nobody that means anything to you is out there, okay? So pretty.
But this place, it's stunning.
That's one word for it. I wonder where the flow of water will take us.
I like these big chains. Look at the bee! Oh my gosh, the Janthiri bee. It's so cute. Oh wait, did I just leave the area? I just left the area. But if we're following the flow of the water, it was going the other way. Well, I guess we're going up here. Oh. There we go. Cliff face.
Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
That's why we have gliders.
Watch out!
Oh, these are the Valravens they were saying to stay away from.
Feel the fury.
Feel the fury.
Time to do some real damage.
What were those things?
Must be Valraven. Talons look just like the one Vinak showed us.
Ward, I need assistance now! Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous, eh?
Better check it out.
That didn't sound very good.
Together, everyone.
What has them so riled up?
I could outrun us. They'll have to hit much harder.
I feel good.
Attacking on sites so close to a populated camp is concerning behavior.
Bet it has something to do with that distress call.
Reasonable take.
I would think so. A hoot hoot has appeared. Oh, we got some footprints over here.
Footprints and more claw marks. Chase them away from camp.
Oh no, we've got blood up here. More wolves.
Blood. We better hurry.
Man, this area is so pretty. This is gorgeous. Oh, we gotta go back down this way. It's so pretty. I love all these big trees, claw marks.
Claw marks.
And from quite a large beast, I imagine.
Anyone! Help us!
Come on.
Let's go to the rescue. Oh, there's a mastery point. There's a mastery point. We gotta get the mastery points. Is it up here? I don't see it. It might be underground, maybe. Oh, congrats on catching the hoot hoot. Alright, it must be underground because it is not here. Is there a little... Oh, we're also in an instance, so that might be it too. We're in an instance, so sometimes you can't access them in an instance, and I didn't think about that. Alright, let's go. Save the day. An aggressive war claw.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
I could outrun a centaur.
I'm neither here nor there.
They'll have to hit much harder.
I feel good.
Surrounded. Quickly.
Are these Coden? These look like Coden.
Maintain eye contact and be firm. Listen, follow as we guide. The creature is vulnerable. Again, we don't seek to kill it unless absolutely necessary.
Who are you?
Outlander, use this sap breeze.
Look how cute it is. It's so cute.
Perhaps something sturdier would do you better in these parts. Which of you is the leader?
Me, that's me.
Commander.
I'm in charge.
I've looked at those great walls all my life. Proud the humans. I'd like to get to know you. I'm sure the Claw would too. The sun is fading. Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow. We've got a fire for you to sit by.
Thank you. We'll follow. But who are you?
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety. But we must move quickly, unless you want to lose yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came to us from far away. They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm. Help it release that energy, just like last time.
Time to do some real
We help it release its energy by doing some big old damage. Oh no, I hit the bee. I'm sorry, bee. I know. I didn't mean to hit the bee. I'm sorry, little bee. I'm sorry, little bee. Oh no.
Again, keep your voices stable. Help it relax.
I hope I get this skin for my war claw by doing this. That would be awesome. It's so cute.
I could outrun a centaur. You're seeing things.
Use the sound.
Blade storm! We're your friends.
Good, good.
Alright, I didn't hit any bees that time.
Starting to think that it's enjoying this.
It could be. Let it release that energy.
That could be.
You'll have to hit much harder.
Oh, wrong button.
Time to do some real damage.
replenishing. Feel the fury.
Okay, the salve.
Alright, little buddy. Let's go.
Welcome.
Ooh. This is so cozy and cute looking. Janfear Wilds. Let's go. I love it. It looks so cute.
So close to camp. I was expecting a little more of a hike.
It's been a long while since we've let the outside in. Travelers avoid these lands, and for good reason. Not intentional isolation, that is. It isn't my story to tell, however, and we're nearing the pen.
Alright, let's bring this little guy to the pen.
Here, Commander. Use this to calm the beast.
What is it?
Food.
Oh, I gotta talk to him to get it.
Animals, especially feral ones.
The Werclaw knows no fear.
Fighting for their food. A kind interaction and a gift is sometimes all it needs to learn trust.
You two are more than another journeykin, Spearmaster.
Poor creatures lost in the wild.
Ooh.
A claw of the Coden that I've never heard of, huh?
I do get the skin! Yes!
They found them in the forest.
Yes!
Themselves against this one.
I'm glad you intervened before any lives.
Wrong one.
Come, we should speak.
Calm. We should speak. Hold on, we gotta look at this. We gotta look at this. Warclaw. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that I can change its color. I do like the white, actually. I want to see. Let's see. Oh yeah, that changes the eye color. That's pretty eye color. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I see, those are... Okay. We can give a bit darker of a... I actually don't mind the dark underneath. I think that's so pretty. kind of do like the all white, but also the, let's do, there we go, because that super bright light is a little blinding. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm so glad that we got it. The black one is gorgeous too with the gold eyes. That's a great option as well. Alright, my friends. Well, I did say that I was going to have a shorter stream today. So I do think that this is actually a pretty cute little stopping point. We got a new Warclaw skin that I'm absolutely obsessed with. So I am going to go ahead and call it a night here. I appreciate you all so much for your support and for everything that you do. I'm going to see... Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, well, it seems like my Twitch isn't working, so it's not going to actually let me raid anybody tonight. Oop. It's being a little stubborn. All of my options are canceled out. So I am going to go ahead and just call it a night there. Thank you guys so much for your support and for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it was a bit of a shorter stream, but we definitely will do more tomorrow. I should be good to stream tomorrow. So I will see you then. If you guys want me to continue doing Janthier Wilds tomorrow, please feel free to go in my Discord and let me know. Otherwise, I might stream some Enshrouded. Or maybe we'll do a little bit of both. Maybe we'll do part Enshrouded and part Guild Wars 2. So just let me know what you would like to do in my Discord. And you can always put that in the suggestions or even in general chat. And I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you again for your support and hanging out with me. Bye!